Welcome to Reread. Today I have 3 short stories I want to talk about. The first one, oh no, 4 short stories here. Sorry, I just saw another one. They're all very tiny. One is from the Star Wars Monthly Poster number 16. One of the earliest short stories from the EU, maybe the first, but Cantina Communications is what it's called. Basically, Luke is at Mos Eisley looking at all the strange aliens and talking about them and saying what he knows, and then flashing back real quickly when old Ben brought out his Universal Encyclopedia off the shelf and looked up something and told him something about some of the aliens that they may be seeing in the cantina. And he's so happy Ben is here, you know, because they're still on the search, I guess, to find Han Solo. There's not much to this story. If you can't, I don't know if you, I'm sure you can find it online. I wouldn't worry about tracking down a copy. It's such a short story. And it was just put in, I thought it was interesting because this is one of the very early short stories, or EU to be considered, EU short stories that were given to us, but it's not really that good. It is a short read, so for that reason, I guess it's okay. The next one that I want to talk about, the next 2 are from Star Wars Teals, Boo. This one's from Star Wars Teals 10, it's called Troopers. A stormtrooper is reminiscing over his life before he's hoping not to go first, but he's getting chosen by his commander to go in first because the first stormtrooper always dies. And he thinks back on all the awful things, him joining the Empire, the awful thing he had to do to join, the awful things he's had to do in the Empire, and he swears if he can just make it out alive, he'll abandon the Empire, run away to some planet, and never be seen from again. So he's going to be a deserter. And he makes it through, because this is the opening scene of New Hope. He makes it the door, and he makes it alive. The person behind him gets shot and dies. He goes, ha, I made it alive. And he's so happy that he survived coming in first, because that never happens. Well, then later on, they say he's one of the stormtroopers that found Princess Leia, and Princess Leia shot him before she got stunned and captured. And as he's dying, because he got shot in the face, he's hearing that, we set on stun. Okay, she's going to be fine. And then his thought bubble goes, but I'm not. And then it goes to darkness. Actually a pretty enjoyable story. Pretty enjoyable for Tales. I mean, not a must read, but actually a really good idea. So I did enjoy that one. The next one's from Star Wars Tales number 12, called Once Bitten. Completely pointless. Obi-Wan visits Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon as they're on the way to Alderaan. And he's asking him for a little training cylinder to train Luke on, to shoot lasers at him and stuff. But in between, he tells a very short story of when he was younger and he and Qui-Gon Jinn first encountered Aurra Sing. And she fought them both and got away. And the trick thing was she was once a Jedi too. And I don't know the point of the story. I don't think, neither does Han. He was just as confused. He went, okay, old man. He goes, by the way, do you have a little training cube? I want to train Luke while I'm here. Typical Tales crap is what it is. And then the last one is the Imperial Troop Transport. I talked about this. This is really cool. I have an original copy, thankfully. I found it really cheap. But it's from Kenner Toys. They made a little toy, the Troop Transport. It was not featured in the movie. It was, EU toy, so to speak. So to kind of, force it into the movie, they came out with a little comic book that shows the Imperial Troop Transport tracking down the Jawa sandcrawler and destroying it. So when Luke and Obi-Wan find the Jawas all, dead and the sandcrawler all hit with precision hits, that was the Imperial, that was troopers, driving around or flying around in the Imperial Troop Transport, And they just kind of tried to make it part of the movie in a way. Now, again, I never knew about this. Someone else had to tell me, a toy collector told me about this. I was like, shut up, I got to see this. And it's a lot of fun. There is a book or short story that references that adventure. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head right now. Is it a must to get? No, but it is an interesting piece of EU that I enjoyed and took maybe, 1 minute to read. So that was fun as well. All right, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.